Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome back. And as you can see, rightly or wrongly, we're vlogging in the car for this bit. We're on the M4, and there's been a report of an accident. So we're all going 50 miles an hour. I can see flashy lights up ahead, which goes to show that somebody's done something foolish or the car's fallen apart, all the rest of it. I know what that feels like. Yesterday the exhaust fell off my motorbike coming down the A30, but I pulled over, picked it up, welded it back on, and everything's okay again. So yeah, you just got to make it work. Now you might be wondering, why am I on the M4 taking a huge journey away from lovely Hampshire, 4 hours away to central Wales? Well, I'm very, very lucky to get a booking with arguably one of the few people in the UK who knows knowledge is encyclopedic about this stuff, and that's Andrew Venables from WMS Firearms, who's a very, very nice guy and runs an excellent operation up there. So if you find yourself in mid-Wales, you want to throw some lead around or test a new bit of kit, Andrew's your man. As a result of which, then we've got a 4-hour journey to get up there. We've probably got like 2.5 hours left. We've got to go over the bridge, and then by the time we get into Wales, usually it turns into something out of Tolkien, and there's dragons flying around, all kinds of stuff. The topography changes, the feel changes, the vibe changes, and I generally look at the doors. Why are we coming up here then? What are we testing today? Well, we're finally get to test the 338 Lat Mag, which has been on the cards for a very, very long time. Long-term planning-wise, we intend to take this over to Namibia to go and hoover up the Zebra. Now, we put in for the firearms variation on the licence to have a 338 Lat Mag, and the police are really, really not keen. It's a big heavy-duty military sniper calibre. Why do you want that for? Why do you want that for? So, well, this is what we want it for. Okay, so finally they caved in. I said yes. I actually wrote an article for County Deer Stalking about the process called "How Much Gun is Too Much Gun?" And I personally believe for a big African knockdown, the 338 is probably good. Probably also for a little bit more range too. So yeah, conditions on the licence: can't use it in the UK apart from the designated ranges. Please take it out of the country to throw your lead around there. So I tried to appeal this and get the conditions taken off, and they said sort of no. So I said okay, sort of okay, and so now we're coming up to an approved range with an approved chap, and we're going to throw some lead around. Now you might wonder, what's he want to throw all this lead around for? We have a friend of ours, his mother, who's bought this resort in Namibia. It's plagued by lions. Excuse me, just getting over a cough. Now the problem is she's built this resort, and it's plagued by lions, and lions keep wandering through it. The lions aren't particularly interested in the people, but they are interested in the 160 zebra that are rattling around. She estimates 160. When she initially offered me this contract to come and do something about it and take out 50 of them, this was pre-COVID, so for the last 2 years this has sat on the table and we haven't been able to do anything about it, which is terrible. Obviously the herd numbers have multiplied, there's more zebra, there's more lions, there's more problems with like people staying in her yurts with the lions. So the thinking is we go over there and take out a third of the population of the zebra. It'll be less attractive to the lions, and all the guests won't get turned into lions dinner. So this is then sat on the table. So we've got the right gun, we've got the right ammunition, we just need to go and get it right. Now obviously for long range shooting and longer out, we've got a very, very nice Swarovski X5i scope that it took a little while to work off, because we were doing that with County Deer Stalking and trying to work off our debt by taking people shooting, and that's all worked off. So we've got a lovely scope now. Then we had to get a 20 MOA rail on it. I'm not going to get too anarachy about this, but 20 MOA rails are things that you put on top of the gun between the rifle and the scope to make the nose of the scope point down so you can shoot from further away, and that's as simple as it. But even that required two little pieces of adapter that were the best part of 3 figures. Don't tell my wife about this. The spiralling runaway military budget for this rifle is getting out of hand. So now everything is together and is there. When we first collected this rifle, it came with 20 factory Seiko rounds that were a staggering £7 each. £7 every time you pulled the trigger. I've got that down with reloading to about £1.72, which is sort of acceptable, but yeah, it's still a bit of a beast to be throwing a lot of lead around. As a result of which I got a bit panicky this morning and put some more rounds together just in case there wasn't enough, but I'm pretty sure that you won't need that many. My mission today, or rather tomorrow, after we've had a night of decompressing, is to hook up with Andrew and spend the day with him to find out what this rifle can and can't do, and see if we can improve our load development. So, stick with us as we go on a journey to Wales, but Yaki da. And here we go, we find us on the Prince of Wales Bridge, crossing over into Wales. Lovely Wales. I've already seen the first dragon, it was only on the sign. But yes, this marvel of engineering is what's going to get us over the water to the other side. Through what I believe is the Bristol Channel.
Taking it easy on yourself. You should be making it easy on yourself. 'Cause you and I know it's all over the front page. You give me road rage, racing to the best days. It's up to you, boy, you're driving me crazy. Thinking you may be losing your mind. If all you've got to prove today is your innocence, calm down, you're as guilty as can be. That is all you've got to lose, alludes to yesterday. Yesterday's through, now do anything you please. You could be taking it easy on yourself. You should be making it easy on yourself. 'Cause you and I know it's all over the front page. You give me road rage, racing to the best days. It's up to you, boy, you're driving me crazy. Thinking you may be losing your mind. You're losing your mind. You've been racing to the best days. You've been racing to the best days. Space age, road age, fast lane. And if all you've got to do today is find peace of mind, come here, you can take a piece of mine. You could be taking it easy on yourself. You should be making it easy on yourself. 'Cause you and I know it's all over the front page. You give me road rage, racing to the best days. It's up to you, boy, you're driving me crazy. Thinking you may be losing your mind. But you and I know we all live in the spaces. Coming down with road rage, racing to the best days. It's up to you, boy, you're driving me crazy. Thinking you may be losing your mind.
Well, here we are back in the centre of WMS education, and it turns out that my scope mounts are a bit shit. Some of my ammunition hasn't fired, and now it's started to rain. But all of these problems are slowly working their way out. Also, we didn't have the Allen key because Andrew's truck has not had the right tools and it has had to go to be fixed. So one by one we're taking all the flies out of the ointment and we're getting there. Accuracy wise, we're starting to be able to hit quite consistently out to about 100 metres with this, but the man Andrew the Sage himself managed to identify a problem that couldn't be seen, heard or felt, so he's definitely worth his weight, this chap. But yeah, we're getting there with this rifle. I have high hopes, and apparently at 1 o'clock it's going to stop raining because the mist has just come down and I'm expecting to see some dragons out there. So yeah, the work continues. Okay, we're just going to spend a couple of minutes now. We've just been out on the hill taking things out to about 850 metres, which is a bloody long way away, but with this new scope combination and our new knowledge about mills and all the rest of it, I managed to get hits on a dinner plate sized kill zone on a big pig. That's comfortably about 850, but by the time we came back to about 300, which is far more reasonable, definitely feel better about taking on some of these zebra now. So here we are back at 100, and we're just going to chuck our remaining rounds of ammunition if they fire. Had some shockers today, I think it's down to my primer placement, just to check that our zeros return to zero. So stay tuned as we finish off our box of ammunition. Right, one or two things is going to happen with these rounds: either they'll fire or they won't. Anything you'd like to paint again?
The paper's a bit backwards.
Which one?
Are any of the white spots unbattered enough? Or we'll go onto the steel. If you go onto the yellow Rodeer, the white mudguck will probably fall over, but if you go onto the yellow roebuck, which is the bottom right hand corner of the quarry, that's about 110 metres.
Bottom right hand corner. I've got a white muntjac.
Above that, yellow Rodeer.
Oh yes, there we are. Okay.
Check the windage and elevation at those, step back to zero and have a go.
Right. Right, Andrew, if I can just get you to use this just for a second. Right, there we go. If you just have a quick, Andrew, if you just have a quick scan through here, just get you to have a look through this one.
I'll come and have a look in a minute.
Right.
Just loading up the manual. Very good. Where are you?
There's our Robux, and we're going to go for the yellow one on the left. That's at about 100 metres away. Obviously just one little dot on the kill zone, so let's see how we do.
Don't worry, it'll be fine. Okay, cool. Okay, I'll have a bite. I'll have to prostrate myself in front of Lee's taxis.
Nice. Where have you got to
Just
go
gone
back?
off on a bicycle ride.
Where
But
do-
literally, we're going to the village over there. You can see the house.
Oh, I
from
can
here.
drop you off soon.
It's only a couple of miles.
Right, if you have a look through there,
Yeah.
that's zoom in and zoom out. Yeah?
Yeah, I got it.
Okay, now if you take them away from your eyes again, on this button here, just pull them back. That button there is the record button. It'll say rec at the top.
Okay.
Okay.
Find the radio, I'll tell you when we're on.
So it's yellow rodeo on the left.
Yellow radio. And hold on. We are recording.
Firing.
Spotting. And again. Good. And again. Seems to be doing the job. Excellent.
Last one.
Okay. Hold on, we're going back up onto it. Hold on. Okay.
Going for the head.
Recording.
And I think that'll do it.
Cool.